So, first off, in this one, I would like to thank you all for all the support that the Miami Dolphins video got. So, right now, we're currently at 466 views, which is crazy. Thank you so much. Go check it out if you haven't. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So, the Buffalo Bills have to be one of, if not the most interesting teams in the NFL. Okay. I mean, Josh Allen's been playing at an MVP level for the past 4 games, and then the past 2 games, he crashed back to earth in a very, very, very dramatic fashion. Their defense from last season is gone. They're 4-2. It's very confusing. So yeah, let's break into it. So we'll start off with the Bills' record. So the Bills beat the Jets 27-17. They beat the Dolphins 31-28, Rams 35-32, Raiders 30-23. Okay? So what stands out to me about these wins, first off, the Dolphins game was extremely close. Same with the Rams game, okay? The Dolphins game, the Dolphins are a good team, as I said before. Plug right there. But the Raiders are also a solid team. I mean, they've beaten the Chiefs, right? So, in theory, neither one of those 2 games, even though they were both, or all 3 of those games are one score, none of those really jump out as a cause of concern to me. I think the Rams are just kind of an average team. Probably could have done a bit better on the Bills' part. The one that stands out to me the most, though, 27-17 against the Jets. For comparison, this is the Jets team that just got completely shut out by the Miami defense, okay? If you'll remember last season, the Bills' specialty was their defense, right? Their specialty was their defense. That's what carried them the games. You could argue that they had the second best defense in the league. And if their offense had been up to speed, they would have done a lot better last year. And now it's the exact opposite, except the offense is way too inconsistent to actually do anything. Some games Josh Allen is thrown for, 4 touchdowns, 400 yards. And then other games, I mean, I don't even know if he had a touchdown pass against the Titans. Wildly inconsistent offense. And if you're just a casual NFL viewer, you're going to be pretty dismissive of the Bills, okay? I'm going to assume that you don't have regional TV. The Bills' 2 primetime games against the Titans and the Chiefs, they've just both looked awful in them. Now, obviously, if the Titans game, you could say, hey, the COVID concerns, the practicing, all of that stuff. You could argue that the Titans should have been forced to forfeit the game. We can argue all about that, but the fact of the matter is the Bills lost 42-16. So what's the real issue with the Bills here? I mean, they're running back the same defense mostly from last year. The offense should have only, in theory, gotten better with Stephon Diggs. Josh Allen's taken a step forward, right? So why are they just underperforming so bad? Is it coaching? Because I watched the last 2 quarters of the Bills-Chiefs game. Right, they look very, very undisciplined. Right, they got 2 unnecessary roughness penalties in a row, I believe, on defense. Are they just bad coaching? Is that what this is? Because I believe Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen together, I mean, I feel like they're too talented to have this happen to them. I mean, the Chiefs don't have a great defense, right? I mean, they're an offensive team for sure. I mean, right? It's very confusing. The Bills just kind of fell completely apart. And I think next week is against the Jets again, right? This is the get good game. This is the chance to, regain their mojo, regain everything they've lost so far. Because then next up you've got the Patriots. And rather or not you think the Patriots will do good this season, that's not going to be an easy game. Followed by Seahawks, Cardinals, and Chargers. And the 49ers, okay? So the point I'm trying to make here is that this is a difficult schedule. I mean, the AFC East has the most difficult schedule. I've said that before. But the Bills just kind of, I don't want to say underperformed. They haven't really overperformed, and they haven't like done how good they should. It's a very, very weird, very fluid situation for Buffalo. I think the biggest question here should be the defense, right? This is a defense that last season was just locking teams up, okay? They've run back the same pieces, right? Tre'Davious White, he's back. I mean, why aren't they as good as last season? They have a better offense. The only thing I can think of, and I talked about this with my friend who is a Bills fan, he said that the offense being so much better has given less pressure to the defense, so they're slacking more. And that tells me that either A, you must have a really good offense, which the Bills, they have a good offense, but they don't have like a great offense, or you have very, 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 very bad team work ethic and culture, okay? Now, I'm saying this as a Miami Heat, New England Patriots fans, right? I am used to a strong culture in a team. I believe that's like a keystone to the team. And if you don't have that, and you're not a good free agent destination, then what do you have, really? I mean, the Bills aren't going to be able to go out and sign anyone anytime soon, are they? They're not exactly a great, like, free agent destination. I mean, if you don't have the culture, what's in it for the players? If you don't have the championships, what's in it? I mean, you can look at this Bills team and say, yeah, they're a piece away. But at the same time, you could look at them and say, hey, they should be doing so much better. Why are they not? And I think that blame has to be put on the coaches in this situation. The defense looked sloppy when I watched. The offense is too inconsistent. You need to do something to right the ship. Be it clean the defense up, go back into the lockdown defense that you had last season, or, more stable, more secure offense. I mean, I know Josh Allen is built on, just chucking it deep, but is that really the best strategy to win in the NFL these days? The Bills have a very interesting situation. They have a very fluid situation, and it's going to be interesting. That is for sure one thing that I think we can all agree on. So yeah, please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you really enjoyed it. You should put notifications on because my upload schedule is about as inconsistent as the Bills, actually. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. All that good stuff.